Hey guys, Daisy here from Daisy Viktoria, and today I'm going to show you bias binding. This technique that I'm going to show you, my mom actually taught me when I was a little kid, so yeah, it's mom approved too, bonus. I've applied bias binding to the bottom edge here, and that gives you a really nice, clean, finished edge. Now you can do this technique on a corset or actually on any other project that really has a definite edge. Alright guys, now that you're about to be a master bias binding applier, my new made-up title for you. So the first thing you want to do is actually get bias tape to put on the edge of your garment. Now you can buy pre-made bias tape, you can make your own bias tape. This video is just going to focus on how to apply it. I'm going to go ahead and cut all these kind of frayed and slightly uneven edges, so it's really perfectly smooth to attach the binding. So I'm just going to cut them all and sing while I do it. It's time to do bias binding. So I'm just going to take one end in my lovely pins, and I'm going to leave a little bit extra on the edge so that I can fold that over and make a clean, non-frayed edge, because you don't want fraying on your corset. You want it to look really clean and beautiful. So I attached the bias binding to the bottom edge of my corset, and that's just a regular straight stitch. So now I'm going to fold it over. So the key to this is I'm going to fold it over double. So here I've turned it to the back side. I'm going to fold it over once and then fold it over again, and then just pin that in place. And then I'm going to do that for the whole length. I like to do it in a couple of spots first and then kind of like do in between. So I'm going to fold it over and fold it over again and place a pin, and then come in here in between those and do the same thing. So you want to do this for the whole edge. At the very edge, I'm going to fold this over so that way it's not a raw edge. And then I'm going to double fold like I did before and just pin that. Picked up my one short pin. So that's really it. So the other edge, some extra threads in my seam allowance here. Whoopsie. So we'll just remove those. So the other edge, we're going to do the same thing. Just fold it in and then double fold it like so. And make sure that is done all along the corset. When you go to sew this, you can hand sew this down. If you want to sew it by machine, I recommend you sew it on the outside so you can see what you're doing. And when I do that, I like to just transfer the pins to the right side of the fabric so I can easily take them out as I'm sewing, because you don't want to sew over your pins. It is not good for the sewing machine. Ta-da! It looks really nice and clean on both sides, inside and outside, and your edges are folded over, so they're really good too. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Check out my website, daisyviktoria.com, for all the other cool stuff I make, and if you want some exclusive tutorials and extra little goodies, be sure to sign up for my Patreon as well, and then you won't miss anything. Alright guys, well, it's been a blast, and now that you guys are masters at this, I will see you next time. Bye bye.